Good morning, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to show you my work from home setup as a nurse practitioner who is working hybrid. I did not think that this is something possible for me to do as a nurse practitioner, more so as a nurse. I think that after the pandemic, there has been more and more options and opportunities for nurses to work at home. And so being a hybrid nurse practitioner definitely was not in my bingo card. Like as somebody who has, see, my daughter is outside, you can hear her. As somebody who had thought that my only option in my career is to work in the hospital as a nurse. So, but this is my life now. I work hybrid. Hybrid means that I work some days in clinic and then some days at home, which I think I do get the best of both worlds. And honestly, I was contemplating getting a full remote position before, but I'm so glad that I ended up with a hybrid position. So yeah, so this is my workspace and I'm gonna show you guys a little bit around of like what my work station looks like. And so this is my work from home setup, and as you know in my last video that we had moved and downsized our house to a tinier house. It's like 1,000 square feet, but it does have a few rooms, which is really nice. We were opting for a 2-bedroom house before, but I'm so lucky that we were able to find a house that has 3 bedrooms because I'm able to switch one of the rooms into our office slash guest room. So as you go inside, it's a little bit messy, but as you go inside, this is the bed that we have in the room. It actually turns into a king size bed. It has 2 twin size like mattresses in it, and every time we have visitor or guest in the house, like they typically sleep in this room, so it does turn into a full king size bed. This is my husband's little office setup, and we're still waiting to buy a new chair for him, but this is my area. This whole side of the room is my office. And as you can see in here, this is a standing desk that my work provided, and I have the chair that my work provided as well, which is nice. I have another desk in here that I can kind of push inside, so it has more room to pull out this bed. But this is where I do my patient visits, where I do my peer-to-peer, check my emails for work. I got this little thing from work during APP week, which is really nice. It says you are appreciated. I have a money tree, always gonna have a money tree, in my office. It's just a sign of wealth, and it reminds me that money is important, but it's only a tool. And I have a little projector here, which we are planning to use project a screen up here, but then I ended up putting this sign for my podcast, so we may not be able to use this whole wall for a screen. I have a printer down here. All my other video equipments are here, microphones and all that stuff. I just recently bought the Insta360 for more vlogs. And then going on this side, this is my favorite part of the whole, room. And as you can see in my desk, like you will see the things that I love, things that I enjoy doing, my interest just by looking at my full desk. I love plants. It's like a must to have, and these are live plants, by the way. I have a little moon, like lamp right here. It does look really nice at night. Maybe I will put like a video on that. I have my pens, highlighters, bookmarks, and it says enjoy the little things. I have water. And then I have a candle that has positive vibes. I obviously have not used it. And then over on this side, we have my keyboard that was given to me by my husband. Actually, this whole computer is given by my husband for my birthday because I had to upgrade from my old computer, which is over 10 years old. But anyways, like he gave me this keyboard as well. This is a personalized keyboard. This is actually supposed to be his, but I ended up taking it because the colors for my business is this pink and green, and I'm like, perfect, that's for me. Little wrist rest in here. And then the book that I'm currently reading right now is Ali Abdaal's Feel Good Productivity. I haven't really gone through it so far. I like it. So I read it every time I'm kind of in the mood to just pick up a book. And I'm still working on trying to be productive in a sense of like not doing so many things and working so many hours, but instead the slow productivity that makes me feel good. So I will let you know how that goes. And then I have my little reminder in here, affirmations. Today, October 24, it says, "It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed." It's a good reminder to just keep on trying, even though you fail. And then I have my little yoga labubu in here, given by my sister. I have some books in here, some business books and financial coaching playbook. And then my mic, headphones or headset, and then a little ring light that I turn on when I'm recording. So yeah, little footrest. This is my work setup. So, and then over in the back is my little bookcase. I have not really organized it because I have too many books. I love physical books, so I have like money books, financial books, a lot of fictional books. That is one of my favorite books ever, Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, Creative Living Beyond Fear. Then more affirmations because I'm an affirmation queen. It says, "I'm a success magnet." And with that said, I was supposed to do a peer-to-peer earlier, but they had just called me right now and I have a patient visit in a little bit. Hold on a second. Hello? So yeah, that's the only thing with my current job right now is that I have peer-to-peer calls and I don't know when I'm gonna get them. Actually, I did have a schedule, but I just got off the phone call with a medical director from the insurance company, and I was able to get our patient's approval for sleep study, so that's really nice. Yeah, so now I want to talk a little bit about my experience working from home as a nurse, and this is something that is new for me. I've always worked in clinic or in the hospital, and it has taught me some lessons. Number one is that boundaries really matter. And this is what I have found, to be one of the biggest challenges with working at home because I'm also a mom. I have like two kids, and I have to tell my husband that just because I'm home does not mean that I'm available 24/7. Like I am working. And as a matter of fact, it actually feels like it's harder sometimes to work at home versus in the clinic because there's a little bit more structure with working in clinic. There's a little bit more structure with working in clinic, and that at home, it's like you could get thrown off with like the most little things. So with that said, the number two lesson from working at home that I have realized is that routines really is everything. It has helped me become a little bit more organized with my day. Like I set the time when I would be checking my emails. My calendar is actually already scheduled as far as like the lectures that I have to attend, in our specialty, in our department. And today we have faculty meeting, also work meeting. So I'm only seeing 2 patients today, but I did a lot of peer-to-peers because today is my peer-to-peer day. But yeah, like it's really important to set routines even after your work. So after this, after I clock out, even though I don't really clock out because I work salary, I'm gonna be going for a walk or like playing with my kids outside. Number 3 is that comfort really produces productivity. And I think that having this whole space, this whole part of the house where I can really do my work helps me show up better for myself, for my patients, and for me to be able to be, clear in my head. So I love that I have this space. It's very cozy. It's very organized in a sense that it really helps me with productivity. And then lastly, I realized that freedom is really something worth designing for because, this whole space is what really balance feels like. And I think that freedom is not just about money, it's not just about making the most amount of money, and it's about having the time and the balance in your life. And this has really changed how, I have seen nursing career in general. And I really thought that being a nurse just means working the hospital. And I'm glad that, this career has helped me see the flexibility of it and for me to be able to really design that version of financial freedom for myself. So I hope that this video is a good video to show you that there are so many ways that you can be a nurse, not just taking care of patients in the hospital or working the ICU or breaking your backs at bedside. And I always say I love, our bedside nurses, and they're very much needed in healthcare. And I wish there are more nurses in bedside who really truly like working bedside. But at the same time, it is not the only place to thrive as a nurse in your career. And I have gone from working hospital to clinic to doing clinic and home. And I think that this is my happy space. Like, I don't think I can go fully remote just yet because I love patient interaction, like physically. And so like this works out the best for me. And yeah, so if you're a nurse who wants more flexibility in your life, setting up good financial foundations so you can make choices like this in your career, then make sure you follow my channel because I'm all about, working less, being the most productive, making the most difference in our patients' lives and in other people's lives, and building wealth as nurses. So yeah, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.